Just a short one. We're on our way to George, and we was looking at some other YouTuber. I'll put the link somewhere down there about filling water. Now I know people go to cemeteries and all sorts of things and petrol stations and stuff like that, but what we have heard is places like this popping up. It's called Spotless Water. Now, it's brilliant access for motorhomes, and it's a bit like a petrol filling nozzle. Put it in there. Apparently, filling, I don't know how many litres, but the YouTuber said to fill his tank up only costs a couple of quid.
Yeah, so I'll tell you who told us, because Andy can't remember because he watches so many. Motorhome Mavericks. So
yes,
thank you. We didn't even know this, did we?
And they're sprouting up everywhere apparently.
There's loads.
Yes.
Never knew about it.
So you got to have an account, and I'm guessing you got a sort of a credit that account. I don't know, a fiver or a tenner. And if there's anywhere nearby, I mean, it is an absolute godsend sometimes, because of course where George is kept, we can get water from there. And if you go into campsites, you can get water from there. That's not a problem. But if you're off grid, especially if you're off grid on a sort of a long term, filling water can be a pain in the backside sometimes. So that is a godsend. Genius.
It's a bloody good idea. I mean, we've had to do it. We don't use our tank water to drink, but we've actually put bottled water we've brought into the tanks we've run low.
Yes, we have.
So that is, so Mavericks, thank you.
Yeah.
Great tip.
Brilliant. So, yeah, see you in a bit.
Hello there. So, I've made a big mistake. So me and Andy, we thought we'll come out. We've come to a place that we've been before. It's not far from our house. We was told, even though the wheel bearings need doing and it is booked in, it'd be safe, and we was getting a bit like cabin fever, so we decided to go out for a couple of days. And I'll tell you what a big mistake it's been. We had to put some, Andy, you can tell he's ripped all the covers off because he's had to fill up the diesel litre. So everything was all over the place because he's had to take the cushion. He has to get under the diesel litre through this cushion to fill it up. So everything's all over the place, and it's more, I hate a shit tip, right? So he was doing that when he went to put the slat back down, another slat come undone. So it was a nightmare. So we can't figure out how it come undone. It's not screwed in. It fits in by these two plastic things. It just come out. We had trouble fitting it back in. So we've had to get, luckily I've got a staple gun here. Just for things I do in the motorhome, if I need to fix something or whatever. And I could hear something dripping. And I go over to the sink and the tap's on. So when we pulled up, I always come in my black fluffy coat, and I put it on the back, and it's absolutely drenched. And I couldn't understand why the tap was on. So I was like, oh, it's not even on. So I'm mopping up the water, and then I hear water dripping underneath. So if you can see, let me turn you out. So you can see there, I mean, everything is all out. It absolutely looks a right mess. I mean, we've literally not long got here. We've made a mess with the bed. So anyway, what had happened is, you can see it all under there. Luckily, on the floor, I had some sort of lining, so that soaked up a lot of the water. I thought we'd got something wrong with the pipe, and you know what it was? No, it's my fault.
You have the bloody pump on.
I always forget to turn the pump off. We've got a switch on the corner of our cupboard, like a little rocker switch. You turn the pump on when you want to use it. I use it for washing up only and for showering. We use bottled water for making drinks. and I'm panicking, thinking we've got a big leak underneath. And Andy said, is the pump on? And I went, no. When I looked, it was switched on. So that must have been, I mean, how long's that been left on?
About 3 years.
No, it hasn't. So what's happened is, it's built up a pressure apparently. Now the leak stopped, but we're having to, my cupboard there, that's my little nice wooden drawer thing. I put that under the sink, and I keep, you know, wet wipes and bottles and all your cleaning products I keep in there. That is wet, you can see around the edges.
So this is Andy from the future. So let me try and explain what happened. Lisa left the water pump on. We've got a manual water pump where it's not controlled by the tap. It's a switch that you have to turn on, use the tap, and then once you finish with the tap, you turn the switch off. She left the tap, the water pump button on, which usually is not a problem. But because we was kind of busy doing this and that, she threw her coat on top of the sink counter, which inevitably turned the tap on and knocked the end of the tap off. And of course, water started leaking out of that because it was under pressure. And the water went down the side at the back and caused the leak. There was no pipes that had burst or anything like that. So as soon as we cleaned that up and realised what we had done, everything was okay. She's just got to learn to remember to turn the pump off. I mean, I do it, and usually it's not a problem. You can have that pump on all day if you want to. Probably do the pump no good, but yeah, so I hope that kind of explains it a bit better, because I don't think it was explained. You know, it looked like there was a leak underneath, and there wasn't. It was just coming out the tap. Thank you. Now back to the regular past.
So it's a bit like a nightmare, isn't it? And we need a bloody holiday. We need our trip to Scotland, don't we? It's like we've had things go wrong. What else? What have they been up? There's a drawer behind you. We've had things go wrong. I'm just praying. I'm just praying that because when we're having the wheel bearings fixed, we're having the MOT and the service done. Now them are being done early, aren't they? I think our MOT is end of February, I think. So we decided to get it all done so we can go to Scotland, and I'm fingers crossed, please, we can get to Scotland, because I really need that holiday. It's been a right stressful. We've not been here even half an hour. The wood come out, we couldn't get the wood back in the slat. I've no idea how it come out, Andy.
No.
So then
Paul Daniels did it or something.
Me and Andy like Leonardo, we're trying to I try and get the slat. It's got like a plastic thing in. It was stapled down, and I says, oh, I've got a staple gun here. I'm ripping the the motorhome apart looking for it. I find it. Then we're trying to get the plastic slat thing out, and I break the knife. Oh, it's been stressful. So
Can't make this stuff up. You really can't.
It is.
You really can't.
It is. I mean, we most likely will put this on before we go to Scotland, because we was not going to film, was we?
No. Right now, I should be laying down on the settee,
having a rest. We was coming for a couple of days. To be honest, the reason we was coming is because we just so excited to get out. We've been. It's like cabin fever, isn't it?
You get the itch, don't you? If
You
you've
do.
got a motorhome, we're not one of those people that lay their motorhome during the winter and just leave it. We want to use it. You
Yeah.
know, we don't care about wear and tear. Whatever wear and tear happens, then we repair it.
It's one of them things.
It's, you know, you have something, you use it, don't you?
Exactly. But the trouble is, I just says to Andy, I mean, my brain's a bit frazzled, if I'm honest. And remembering things is somewhat difficult for me, ain't it? I mean, there's times where if I've got to remember something like an appointment or anything, I'll text Andy or I'll write it down on a book, something. Cause
look after your husband.
You're spoilt. Hang on. Belt round the chops.
You can't belt me round the chops, we're in Takaroo. It's against Takaroo rules.
We're actually at Takaroo again. This is our go-to place. We was not going to film.
I think they know that now. I think we said it about 300
Yeah,
times.
we've been. I mean, anybody who's been to Takaroo will totally understand. There's not many people here.
It's an off-grid place where you just basically do what you like. I mean, within reason, like house parties and stuff like that. But you kind of park where you like. Kind of, you know, arrive and leave when you like, as long as it's on that day.
As long as you don't take the piss.
And the good thing is, it's like 20 miles from the house, which is good for now because George can't.
Well,
do
I don't
long
think it's
journeys.
even that far, Andy.
No.
It's not that far away, but
But even though we're 20 miles away from home, it looks like we're in some sort of deep forest.
yeah, we don't feel like we're at home here.
In respect, we're mechanic, but
Yeah. But my coat's wet. I mean, I have got another one. Not that I want to ruin that coat, but I'm going to have to hang that coat somewhere. Is that heated on? Does that go in there? That goes in the toilet?
yes, that goes in the
But the
toilet.
trouble is, you're not leaving it on long, are you?
I believe it's
because-
all day.
But that heat.
Yeah.
So
I'm
shall I
putting the
hang my-
diesel heater on
Oh, I
at
might
night.
hang my coat up then in the bathroom.
I
So
shall hang you up there.
I tell you what, we was not going to film anything, was we? Because we've been here that many times. Who wants to listen to two people just talking? But for anybody else, please learn by our mistakes. Do not leave your tap on. Your
Well, normal, when I say normal, most modern and even older motorhomes, they have automatic pumps. So
Yeah,
when
right.
they put the pump on their hab control unit,
right.
and they can leave that on, and then they have like a micro switch in the tap.
Yeah.
So when they turn the tap on, that turns the pump on.
Right.
Right? We
And
don't
they're-
have that. We have a manual pump. So we have to turn the pump on manually, then turn the tap
Is
on.
there? Can we have an automatic?
We
pump?
can, but I don't want to, because in order to change our... Is that dripping? In order
And
to
it's
change...
maybe.
Oh no, it's open, isn't it? In order to change our tap,
Yeah.
there's all... Micro switches, I've got a habit of going wrong. I think the way we've got it, it's just a tap joined to a hose
Because if
pipe.
you had the automatic, there could be a fault in it. Flood.
Yeah.
You have that a sec.
And plus, it's just a lot of work for something, you know. You
I
turn
mean-
the tap, don't get to turn the tap. Yes, and it should just see if it stops
I'll tell you
dripping.
what. Talk about stress.
She's that'll teach her to leave the pump on. It's always her. Have you left the pump on? What's that noise? Oh, you left the pump on.
I'll tell
She
you something.
can't close the doors properly, right? And this is an Andy moan. Don't close his doors. I'll tell you, if I had a penny for every time we've set off and the door swings open.
Right. So let me just do. So an update on my pajamas.
God, I'm sure they're all riveted to their seat.
Now, listen. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of new pajamas. In fact, it is one of those, look, in my wardrobe that they do nothing. Oh dear, you might as well swap it, hadn't you? Oh, where's the angle gone? Oh, it's gone.
Well, you just wait until that's full. I mean, that is good. We've had
These
that
are
on
good.
about a month. And I know it's impossible to get rid of condensation. Anyone that says they've got rid of your motorhome, modern motorhomes, old motorhomes, they're full of holes. That's the way they're made to let air in and out. You've got a big hole on the gas cupboard floor. So, but it helps cut down the moisture, I guess. Yeah, because Dr. Dolittle here has
I could put that inside there, couldn't I?
inside where?
That cupboard underneath.
Well, you can once it's dry. Has created a hopefully, fingers crossed, a temporary leak. We have to put the gas on because that warms up everywhere. We'll put the diesel heater on later on when it gets colder tonight.
Well, I have got to make this.
We're fortunate enough to have an LPG station 3 miles from where we live, so we're quite handy where we live. So it doesn't matter if we use up a bottle, we just fill it out. There's a lot of steam coming out of that that gas flue.
What, in ours?
There's must be cold out there.
Well, what I'm going to do is...
Well, I'm going to end this here because as much as people like to hear me waffle,
Yes.
this is not Lisa's waffle on wheels. Go and check her channel out when you can. It's basically Lisa talking
I
about
think,
all kinds of
to
shit.
be honest, people like random shit because I've got about 160 subscribers.
Yes.
They like random shit.
If you're in the toilet, can you get the silver screens out?
I will do. And what I'm going to say is, do not leave your pump switched on.
Don't want, because we're quite unique. I've never known another motorhome. Now people comment if they've got a manual pump.
If you've got a manual pump, let us know in the comments.
Yes.
And if you have, let us know if you've had this problem.
Yes. Anyway, you lot, I'll see you later on, hopefully.
Yes.
And when we're all set up. Because at the moment now, this place looks like a hole.
It does, it looks like a shit tip.
Yeah, I was trying not to say the word shit.
Well, you just said shit.
YouTube doesn't like it.
Okay, well, it's a shit tip.
Okay.
So we'll see you in a bit, so it's temporary toodle tip.
Yes.